to have you here with us as we do some late night hobby stuff, collecting, opening some packs, seeing what came in the mail, and giving away some cards if you're a channel member. And if we can pick up a couple new channel members tonight, the value of the cards given away will increase. If not, they'll be super cool. You've seen some of them before. And then we'll just talk some sports, all coming up here in just a few minutes. Appreciate you joining us late night after the live stream earlier. Got Diane McMahon is here. Got Miss Frog is here. Thank you for being here. And all the rest of you joining us. Island Jenny, aloha to you. Had a great conversation over in Japan. They're doing great, having fun. A91 Blue Super, good to have you here. How's it going with you? Jody FJ, thank you for joining us. It's going to be a good one. Let me get this thing. So here's some of the cool cards. Jeff Bagwell rookie. Roger Starbuck. There's a Griffey. Buster Posey. Bo Jackson. Just got some of these guys here. We'll put these over on the side. Scott Farrell's back. Good to have you here. Diana McMahon. Mike Henderson. Let's open some boxes to start. I don't remember what I ordered, but I'm sure it's important. So we're going to do that. Let me mark out an address real quick in case it accidentally shows up. It's from Dunwoody, California. So this is my favorite one. It's from Derek Cash. No relation. Derek Cash. Great name for a eBay seller. I'm going to open up the first one here. Mike Cav, good to see you here. Thanks for joining us as we get underway. I kind of think I know what we got. I think it's going to be awesome, but sometimes I order in the middle of the night and I forget. Come on, open up, baby. Make sure we don't damage anything here. Put that in there. Try it this way. One of these days I'll get the box cutters. Get in there. There we go. Or not. Wow, he did a great tape job on this one. Can we get any of that? There we go. Once you get a little bit in, then hopefully you get the rest. Unless that's one of those that it's got the lip in there. Oh, we got it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna cut it off if we have to. No lip for you. Miss Frog and everyone, appreciate you joining us. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I like when they come in top loaders. In fact, I ordered 400 top loaders. It'll be here next week. And we'll be able to start shipping our cards in top loaders for safety. What did we get? What did I order? What could it be? Daniel Bard of the Colorado Rockies. Ezekiel Tovar of the Colorado Rockies. Sean Bouchard of the Colorado Rockies. And a few other players from the Colorado Rockies. I believe that's some Colorado Rockies cards. Outstanding. Definitely for my protection. Let's see what else we got here. That was a collection of Colorado Rockies that guy was offering up. We'll go through those here in a minute. Let's see what else we got. Open this baby up. Definitely woohoo. That's right. These are all years that I don't have players of or cards of. So, boy, this is like a Rubik's Cube. How do you open this box? This side. This side. This side. This side. Put an eye out. What's up, Dennis O'Neill? Big D is here. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate all y'all. Had a fun live stream earlier. Wasn't as lucrative as the night before, but certainly used the funds from the night before to... Oh, there we go. Holy cow. Ezekiel Tovar is a good hitter. Cool. See who else we got here. That would be Miguel Castro, the Colorado Rockies. That's Antonio Senstiglia of the Colorado Rockies. Troy Tulowitzki. I remember him. Colorado Rockies. On the back is Carlos Gonzalez of the Colorado Rockies. Josh Rutledge of the Colorado Rockies. Michael McHenry of the Colorado Rockies. Daniel Bard. And Ryan McMahon of the Colorado Rockies. This is Dom Nunez. He plays for a team in Colorado. And then there's German Marquise or Herman Marquise. Let's see. He's with the Rockies. And then of course here's a team card. And then also we have a rookie, Ramil Tapia of I can't make that out. Can someone help me out? What's the name of that team? I can't make it out. Exactly. So anyway, so we got a few to go through. I was on a hot streak the other night. Look at that. There's a few of them, huh? What's up, D. Baldy? Calling me stupid, but is anyone seeing a pattern here? Wow. Good stuff. Put those off to the side. All right, let's open a few packs. I believe this is Series 1. What's up, Colorado? Welcome. Gotta open this package up. This would be the Series 1 1992 Leaf set, I believe, or 91 Leaf set. This is the one with the Griffey and the Frank Thomas and all the Hall of Famers in it. The other one has some of the rookies and stuff, but this is the one with all the Hall of Famers. Lots of Hall of Famers in this set. Pre-Colorado Rockies, though, unfortunately. All right, hold on here. What's going on? Oh, I got a commercial. Great, my favorite. That'll pay for tonight's stream as a commercial, so please enjoy them for whatever they're worth. Cut this open. Lots of great wrapping and packaging. Tree, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, Nissy Poo, welcome. Minnesota Vikings, we got some Minnesota Viking stuff. Some Minnesota Twins stuff. There we go, brand new. Never been opened before. First time smelling the air. By the way, I'm enjoying my homemade microwave mac and cheese tonight. So if you guys have a snack, feel free to enjoy. Take a quick bite. That's some mighty fine mac and cheese. Welcome everybody to our first pack here. This is the Series 1, 1991. They had 1 and 2 series. Let's see if we can find some of the black parallel cards. Black gold, I guess they call them. Greg Maddux, there we go. Hall of Famer. Oh, let me turn this up. You guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing. There we go. Greg Maddux. Charlie O'Brien. Ben McDonald. Cal Daniels. Robbie Thompson. Jeff Reed. John Schmaltz, Hall of Famer. 2-in-1 pack. Greenwell. Ron Robinson. Kelly Gruber. Tony Phillips. Chuck Carey. Ellis Burks. And that guy, that puzzle piece. All right, not bad for a first pack. Let's get another one here. So now we're just having some hobby time, hanging out with each other. And then giveaway. If you are a channel member for his... Reggie Sanders gold card. He was a hot rookie. That would have been a great card back in 91. Still, I think he played a few years. He might be worth something. Roberto Kelly. Tony Pena. Chuck Krim. Pat Borders. Mike Henneman, Tom Pagnazzi, Mark Langston, Ron Gant, Tim Burke, Juan Gonzalez, Casey Candell, Eric Davis. Look how tiny the bat looks compared to him. Pat Combs, John Schmaltz. Got the Schmaltz again. 2 Schmaltzes. Double Schmaltz. I call double Schmaltz. Let's do this one. 1991 Leaf set. This followed their 1990 set, which is super awesome. The Frank Thomas rookie. So the second-year Thomas in it, if we can find one. Steve Cersei. Jose Canseco. Big Jose Canseco fans out there. Donnie Hill. Mark Guthrie. Jose Mesa. Storm Davis. Terry Kennedy. Joel Skinner. Tim Leary, Jack Clark, Juan Bell, Dennis Cook, Eric Anthony, Milt Thompson, and Mark Grace. If you're just joining us or you're swiping through, thanks for joining us tonight. We are vertical on purpose because it's a late night swipe opportunity. It's a swipe-a-thon tonight. I'm going to get some more Kraft mac and cheese. For those of you in third world countries that don't have microwave mac and cheese, I apologize. But we have it here in America. This is what sets us apart from the rest of the world is microwave mac and cheese. And our nukes. All right, here we go. Maybe. To cut this one. Cheesy goodness, exactly. That's our show as well. Our show and our food, cheesy. Mike Kingery, Paul O'Neill, Rex Hudler. Think about making a box of Kraft. It's really good. Okay, let's see. Let's guess who's on the back of this checklist. It's going to be a player. I'm thinking either Nolan Ryan or Barry Bonds. Oh, it's George Brett. He's a Hall of Famer. Max Strong, that's right. Sandy Alomar, Dave Island, John Marzano, Gary Sheffield, should be in the Hall of Fame. It's not easy being cheesy. No, it is not. Julio Franco, Lloyd Mosby at the 387 mark. Mike Moore with the A's, no longer in Oakland. Brian Harvey and Tim Leary. I should put gloves on. It makes it so much easier to handle the cards, but then you get all sweaty. All right, this is the one that had the gold card. Let's see if there's another gold card right behind it. That's some delicious mac and cheese. Nope, we've got John Olerud. There he is. Roy Hobbs himself. Lou Whitaker, I believe, should be in the Hall of Fame. Chuck Finley. Yeah. Eric Davis again. Pat Combs again. Schmaltz, our third Schmaltz in the box. I got a Schmaltz in the box. Ketchup on the KD. So many things running through my mind when I read that there. Dan Gladden. Jeff King. Oh, on Jeff Kent. That's who we want. Jeff Kent. Ron Gant. Tim Burke. Juan Gonzalez again. Wish he was still hot. Casey Candell. Jerome Walton. We'll do a couple of rows here, then we'll switch over to a different product. Can I get another cold Schmaltz? Ice cold Schmaltz. Get your ice cold Schmaltz. Got the Series 2 90 leaf sealed. About to tear into it in your honor. Cool. It was 90 Series 2. Gotta love 90. Whole different color. It's more of a white, straight up white border. Shout out to everyone in Japan tonight. Darren Dalton. Jeff Treadway. Apparently there's a beautiful, beautiful... Oh, my goodness. Who we got here? Larry Walker. Larry Walker. Hall of Famer Larry Walker. Fantastic. The Expos. Going to put him over here on this stack of cards for some reason. Goose Gossage, back to back. Got Larry Walker and the Goose. Wow. What are the odds? It's the Goose. Very cool card. We'll put him over here too. Steve Finley, Mike Kingery, Carl Nichols, Rick Honeycutt, Mark Davidson, Jeff Brantley. Harold Baines, he's in the Hall. With the A's at that point. Former White Sox. Looking for that Thomas rookie? Yes. Oh, at 10 would be nice. There's so much fun pulling those that year. Everyone's going for the Griffey. Arizona Cowgirl. Have a good night. School's almost over. I smell mountains in your future. Have a good one. Thanks for your commitment to educating our youths. Mark Whitten, hard-hitting Mark Whitten. Jim got a good pitch. Mike Kingery for a day. Paul O'Neill. I only had 3. Charlie Hayes, Charlie LeBrant, Charlie Murphy. There's Roger Clemens. Larry Walker out of the Maple Ridge, British Columbia area. Cool. Greg Briley, Sandy Alomar, Dave Island again. Marzano, Gary Sheffield. I'll take a dupe of him. Julio Franco with Texas. Lloyd Mosby. and Mike Moore. It's fun when you get repeat packs of good players. It's a smaller set, like 300 cards. There's so many in the box here. We'll get dupes. Get in there. Actually, eating food is fun regardless of what I get. That's just more and more. Oh, Arthur Rhodes. It's got the right down the middle here, the machine creasing. That's too bad. Pat Borders. Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto Pat. That's one of our our viewers. Mike Henneman. Tom Pagnazzi. Regina Pat. There's Ron Gant. Tim Burke. Juan Gonzalez again. Casey Candel again. Do we got another Schmaltz? We do. An ice cold Schmaltzy. It's great on the tap or out of a can. That cold bottle from a convenience store. Pop yourself an ice cold Schmaltz. Grissom. Greg Biggio, Hall of Famer. He's a catcher back then. And Dave Justice, not a Hall of Famer. Well, that was fun. All right, let's move these guys off. We'll get the next group of cards in. We got a whole bunch to go through. Let's go with a couple of hockey cards. Last time we pulled some Gretzky's. Too bad he didn't wear a 40. He's a 40. That would have been funny. That's fantastic. Let's do this here. All right, let's get another Gretzky. We need Gretzky's. We gave away our Gretzky's. Ron Francis, Mike Ramsey, Gary Roberts, Doug Wilson, Glenn Anderson, Bernie Nichols, those guys, Pete Peters. Very excited about Sunday night, the playoff game with the Knights and the Minnesota team. Looking forward to that. Kay Whitmore, Glenn Hanlon, that guy, and Kevin Stevens again. Look at that. Looking forward to some Kevin Stevens autographs. Wow, the first time actually opening a pack from 90, foil pack, crazy. Yes. Isn't that fun? Let us know what you get. Too bad you didn't wear number 40. I'm sorry I couldn't resist. All good. All good. All right, let's see. Here we go. Winnipeg Jets, Dale Howarchuk. A lot of chucks on the ice. How many goals can a goal chuck if a goal chuck could chuck goals? I don't know. Steve Tuttle, right winger. Ryan Trottier. Steve Chasian, Jeff Jackson. That guy, Theo Fleury. Brian Bellows, Jeff Smith. John McClain. The guy from Die Hard. Played hockey in the offseason. You guys didn't know that. Mark Messier. A couple more, and then we'll switch up. We got plenty to go through. Get yourself a beverage. We got our Paul Coffee coming up. Steve Yzerman. That's a good card. He's no Gretzky, but he was great. The eyes have it. Put Yzerman over here. I believe he's a Hall of Famer. Brett Hull. He's a Hall of Famer. Nice. Back-to-back. Good cards. Kevin Hatcher. Patrick Sandstrom. Patrick Waugh. There he is. Early in his career. Hall of Fame goalie. Brad Lauer. Paul Coffey. Trevor Linden. Canucks. Mike Vernon. He played a lot. Vladimir Kutrov. Bob Beers. That guy and that guy. All right, one more hockey pack, then we'll switch it up. 47 fine folks here. Be sure to do that thumbs up. Messier's Hall of Fame, yes. That had gum on it, so it goes over in the other stack, unfortunately. Ron Francis, Lindy Ruff, that guy. John Van Beesbrook, the Beezer. Steve Casper, Kelly Kissio. Dave Snuggard. David Volek. Luke Robitaille. Young Luke Robitaille. Darren Papa. Thomas Sandstrom. And Mark Messier again. A second Messier. We'll put that one over here. One over there, one over there. All right, cool. Two Messiers. Very Messier over here. Gotta clean up my Messier. This was a box. What do you do with my trash box? There we go. Back over. All right, what's next? Let's go with the 1991 Upper Deck. Mark Whelan, how's your treatment going? Legend, I hope you're on the mend. I'm doing great. The body's recovering and repairing itself. We have a PET scan coming up a week from Monday. That'll tell me if they were able to kill all of the cancer or if I have to start additional treatment. I'm going with they got it. We will see what happens and then go from there. So for info on hockey cards, thank you. Gonna open this baby up here. Looking for Hank Aaron. Find the Hank and hopefully get an autograph one. I'll take an autograph, Hank. He's no longer with us. Our sticker, I got the Milwaukee Brewers, and there I am. You can see me in the, look, I'm in the card. That's my card. I'm on it. Sandy Alomar, Rob Deere, Bob Ojeda, Paul Ferries. Told that story before. Kirk Gibson, Pete Harnish, Bob Tewksbury, Omar Vizquel, Steve Farr, Devon White, Jaime Navarro, Gary Pettis. We all think positive for you. Yes, I appreciate that. Edgar Diaz and Mark Grant. It's going to be perfectly fine one way or the other. I've resigned myself to the fact that if, in fact, they didn't get it, which I think they did because most of the lumps and stuff have dissipated in the last few weeks here, that I can go through whatever again. I'm not afraid of it one bit. Which don't want to do the radiation if possible, but certainly willing to do whatever is necessary. And appreciate everyone else who's fighting stuff like that and dealing with all the consequences. It is what it is. For info on these cards, thank you so much, Jody FJ. This is the Greg Olson team card. Rich DeLucia, Julio Machado. Got a Scott Sanderson. Steve Bedrosian. Tim Raines, he's in the Hall of Fame. Where'd he go? There he is. Tim Raines with the White Sox at that point. Glenn Braggs, the Manimal. Brian Harvey, good pitcher for the Angels. Julio Machado, Eric King, Mike Harkey, Sherry Willis, how's it going? Kevin Bass, Mark Grant. Come on. I don't remember being this sticky back in the day. Ron Darling and the Oakland A's. Remember the Oakland team? I'm going to have some more mac and cheese. If you guys have a snack, go ahead and dig in. These are starting to coagulate and solidify. Wow. It's hard to swallow. It's sticky like that. Is that Dave Parker? Is that a Dave Parker? He's in the Hall of Fame now. That's one that probably nobody's collected. It's damaged though. Damn it. Whatever the machine did some, look, you can see the damage right there. It's from the machining. That is too bad. Hall of Famer Dave Parker. Mike Perez, Steve Farr. Candy Maldonado, Dana Allison, Jim Nidlinger, Bob Ojeda, and Mike Young. Glasgow Rangers FC. Good to have you here, Z Jr. The Glasgow Rangers, the Glasgow, Scotland. There's Rafael Pomero. Glasgow, Switzerland. Glasgow, Scotland. Greetings from Scotland. Yes, I figured it was Scotland. I thought I knew what it was, and then I second-guessed myself. Daryl Strawberry. What's going on in Scotland? I'm part Scottish. I've got Scottish blood rolling through my body. I like to walk around sans trunks sometimes. It's very embarrassing at work. Start doing handstands in the lobby. What else we got here? We got this guy, Roberto Kelly. Thanks for joining us from Scotland. Hashtag Scotland, everybody. Welcome. Franklin Stubbs, Pete Incaviglia. Shout out to Braveheart. Great movie. Chris Hammonds, Mike Stanton. Nah, it isn't. It's not great. And you're no more Scots than American whiskey, bro. Not sure what that means. I'll be Scottish if I want to be. I can self-identify as Scottish. I'm Norwegian too. I'm everything. I'm a European mutt. It's the beauty of it. Ernest Riles, Rick Sutcliffe, that guy, Greg Briley, Dave Justice rookie. You got one? Nice. Still worth a couple bucks. Laughing my ass off and I'm out. All right, see you later. I'm a peeing. Yes, I'm a peeing. You're a peeing. Wouldn't you like to be a peeing too? It's Jack Black, everyone, from the hit movie Tropic Thunder. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Also remember him from the Kung Fu Panda movies. Thank you, Z Jr., for stopping in. Appreciate that. Questioning my Scottish loyalty. Exactly. It's an uncaring, unforgiving group here. So I didn't realize there's so much Scottish hate. We got Norm Charlton. He's a nasty boy. This is the 92s. Danny Darwin's. Here's a Dave Parker that's not damaged. Hall of Famer Dave Parker. Skeeter Barnes. Great name. Madman 5150. What's up? I get to say hi. I can say hi. I can say hello. You can see your names different ways. 5150, of course, is that crazy code. And Madman up front that. So you're like double crazy. Everyone, it's Madman 5150. Jose Oquendo. We got Jose, that guy. And then we got Keith and Kevin Mitchell, the Mitchell brothers. One big, one small. Jose Oquendo. Is that Ryan Sandberg? Could be Ryan Sandberg. They're sliding into second. Loyal bench to Lenny or our Scottish mascot. That's right. It's not Scottish. It's crap. It's Mike Myers on SNL. Info on these cards. Thank you, Jody FJ. These are the 1992 Upper Deck. A couple of good rookies in this one. There's Danny Darwin. I have a theory about him. Another Norm Charlton, Mark Witten, Jack Clark, Omar Vizquel again, John Wiener, John Wiener, Julio Felix, Junior Felix, Edgar Martinez. He's a Hall of Famer. Look, he's actually playing on the field. Is he a third baseman at that point? Yep, third base. Became a DH. Charlie Hayes. Billy Spire, Lance Johnson, Dickie Thong, Cal Daniels. Ooh, got a great card coming up. Pedro and Ramon. There's Pedro and Ramon Martinez. This guy, greatest pitcher, yeah. Pronounced Weiner, not Wiener. Got a Pedro Martinez rookie card. This is rookie year. And his brother Ramon. Very cool. Get some more of that mac and cheese. Salute to our friends in Scotland who aren't enjoying any mac and cheese right now. One more. He announces for the Pirates. Cool. A lot of great careers in baseball after baseball. Come on, open. You know they're not searched. Hensley Bam Bam Mullins, New York Yankees. Jose Canseco, Diamond Skills. Jose Canseco, he's running around Vegas here. Bernard Gilkey. Michael Jackson, Darren Dalton, Jay Buhner, Dennis Eckersley of the A's, and a Hall of Famer. A lot of Hall of Famers back here. Mike Henneman, George Bell, Robbie Thompson, Dale Murphy with the Phillies, Sean Dunston, Kevin Bass, checklist for the rookies, and Chris Donnells. All right, let's do different cards now. Let's go to, is this the Series 2 leaf? We'll do some basketball. Oh, possibly. Possibly, but that's fine. You know why? I mean, I don't want to be the one that brought them in here, but they love cheese. Yeah, there we go. Mmm. I'm going to finish it. Mmm. Delicious. Get this thing open. Basketball cards. What is the highest valued card I ever had? The most I ever sold a card for $5,500 for a Lou Gehrig rookie card. But I used to have a Michael Jordan rookie, not when it was worth so much money. Sold it for $4 back in 1987. Should have held on to that. So yeah, got the working man on speed dial. There you go. Yeah, but the I used the Lou Gehrig rookie, got it certified by PSA, and that was used to help my kid go to multiple college interviews for his medical school. It was a very valuable card. So the actual value of that card, you take the medical school training, his current job as a doctor, and his future earnings, that Lou Gehrig card worth millions of dollars. Hersey Hawkins, Phil Jackson, Byron Scott, J.R. Reed, San Antonio Spurs, Charles Smith, Sean Kemp rookie card. It's the Rain Man. Price for the 800 count and 5,000 count boxes are ridiculous. Yes, they are. I got most of mine off of Temu. They, I'm not sure, with all the tariffs now, I'm not sure you can do it. But I got mine off of Temu when they had that, you get 17 free items with your purchase special. You spin the wheel and you get $200 in free stuff. And you end up paying for it anyway, but it's a lot cheaper that way. And so I got a bunch of boxes that way. I'm still going through them. But that was right during my medical treatments when I was all drugged up. And I thought it was really cool because I was buying all kinds of stuff. Stuff was showing up every day. Everyone's just looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? And after a while, I started wondering what the hell I was doing. But I need them now. Cotton Fitzsimmons, Derek Gervin, Paul Presley, Jerome Lane, Ramil Robinson with the ding corner now because I dropped it. A couple more. See if we can get another Michael Jordan. How much of the tariffs on moose poop in the box? Those are at 37%. 37%. But if you send back some your own mouse poop, not moose poop. Moose poop is a lot more, actually, because you get that from Canada. The moose poop. Mouse poop is less. Moose poop you can actually sell. You can make products out of it. Cleveland Cavaliers, the Orlando Friends. Kendall Gill, Craig Hodges, Milwaukee Bucks, Mike Brown, Mark Eaton, Del Harris, Larry Nance, Lenny Wilkins, Stacey King, Scottie Pippen. I ain't tripping. I got a Pippen. So there I said it. That was for the rat. You can steal that and use it on his. I ain't tripping. Then make your own joke about touching kids. Allegedly, is what people were saying. I heard one time. I don't know. I have no idea. I wouldn't say that. Don't listen to everything you hear on the internet. Look like Phil Donahue? Nice. Tyrone Muggsy Bogues, Danny Shays, Joe Dumars, he's in the hall. Do you, Dumars? Reggie Theus, Larry Smith, that guy, Randolph Keys, Detlef Schrempf, that guy, Ron Anderson, Sergius Marcelonis is a Hall of Famer, and Vernon Maxwell, we got one. VMAX. Turn the last one over. I don't know where it went. We'll find another one. There's dupes. And Serranus Macelonis. Turn over the last over. I'll turn these over here in a second. Looked like a glamour shot. All right, let's check out our glamour shots. We'll do the back side. That one? That's Rex. Some of them are action shots. Danny Shays. That guy. Larry. Sydney. Moncrief, is that a rookie? That can't be a rookie. Buck, Rick, there's Brad. That guy. These are harder to do it this way. Is that the one you were talking about, the first one right there? Glamour shots? Rex Chapman. Very nice. It's in his high school yearbook. That guy. Pacers. Yeah, the rest of them were like, he must have had to go to his mom and say, send us a photo. Oh, just dropped everything. Fumble of Ruski. Damn. That wasn't good. All right, we're starting to get too big of a stack here. Let me move some of these over. There we go. A couple more. Put these guys in the box, the trash box. Trying to keep semblance of order here. 44 fine folks here. If you did not hit the thumbs up, you got to do it right now. Is that Patrick? No. Someone else. We got Alexander Volkov, Lionel Simmons, Vern Fleming, the Nets, David Hoppin, Tom Chambers, Bill Fitch, David Robinson, the Admiral. Put him in a sleeve. Angel Hernandez, the umpire, is with us. How you doing, Angel? Good to have you here. Good that you had some free time. You can hang out with us. Appreciate it tonight on Sports Heroes Night. Big fan of umpires. Unless that's a different Angel Hernandez. Let me know if it's a different one. Walter Davis of the Denver Nuggets and Paul Westhead of the Denver Nuggets. Put those over there. Caldell Jones. John Stockton, Hall of Fame. Different sport. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. All right, let's switch it again. That was basketball. We've done hockey. We'll do some older baseball. These are 1988. Oh, and check this out. We got the Christmas package. This is a Bryce Harper Christmas ornament in the Christmas cards that I got this year. Topps Holiday Mega Box. How kooky is that? Very good. All right, 1988 Fleer. You need some 90 Fleers. They have the great trivia cards in them. Ah, Oil Can Boyd. Dwight Gooden. Dave Righetti, Bob Patterson, Al Newman. With Don Carmen stuck to the back. Ken Schramm. Come on, damn it. Bo Diaz, Tony Fernandez. Danny Darwin, Darrell Boston, Ryan Sandberg of the Hall of Fame, Cubs second baseman. Very cool. What's up, Steve Miller? Put him over here. Juan Nieves, Kevin Kaufman, Lee Guterman. Too bad they took away the trivia. Rafael Palmeiro, I believe, I may be wrong, Will Clark or Mark McGuire's behind him. I may be wrong. Jim Wynn, never mind. Pedro Guerrero, Cecil Cooper, it might have been in front of him. Mike Boddicker, Jose Cruz Sr., Harold Reynolds, Lee Tunnell, Walt Terrell, Laid Back, Pete O'Brien, Mark Ryle, Eric Plunk, Jimmy Jones. Some of them are good, some are not. Good night, Steve and fellow loons. Be well and see you tomorrow. Enjoy Arizona CG. Thank you for being here. Ron Darling. Got a Hall of Fame card coming up. Dick Schofield. Shane Rowley. 2 Hall of Famers on 1 card. Look at that. National League batting champs. Tim Raines and Tony Gwynn. Two 2 for the price of 1. It's like a search card. It's made with resin. There's Bob Forsch, Claudel Washington, Mike Diaz, Juan Behringer, Jeff Treadway, Mark Eichhorn. Finkel was Einhorn. Einhorn was Finkel. Every time I see that card. Terry Pendleton. They still make certs anymore? I'm not sure. I'm sure they do. They're good for you. I believe it's not a candy, though. They're great in church when you want to keep a kid quiet. Next up on our 1988 Fleer packaging. Unopened cards from a box that we bought on eBay. Got Ray Serridge of the White Sox. Ryan Diet of the Cubs. He was an outfielder. Paul Molitor is a Hall of Famer. He's behind that. There he is. Milwaukee Brewers. Paul Molitor. Glenn Hubbard. Mike Moore. Pitched for a bunch of teams. Finkel and Einhorn. Einhorn and Finkel, exactly. Are cards from the 90s worth anything? I still have a stack from 68 to 72. My childhood, Willie Mays, and a few other big names. The older stuff is worth a bunch, depending on condition, because most of them, people played with their cards, put them in their spokes, threw them against the wall, whatever. So if they're in great condition, they got some good value. The 90s stuff, for the most part, is crap, except you got some really good cards in there, like the Kobe Bryant rookie and some other stuff, that some hockey cards are really good. But other than that, a lot of them were overproduced. Did the Sox win the series? They sure did in 1919 and in 2005. Stan Jefferson, Tom Niedenfuhr, Ken Howell. I think Faye Vincent gave him the World Series from 1919 before he passed. Frank White, Curtis Wilkerson, Jeff King, Randall Byers. Graded? Yeah, a lot of graded stuff worth a lot of money. It's good to have all the trolls here tonight. Thanks for joining us. Trolls are welcome. Just be nice. Larry Parrish. Craig Lefferts. Carney Lansford making the play. First base, third base. That looks crooked. Maybe it's supposed to be. Tim Flannery. This is the surfboard card. One of the few, if not the only, surfboard card in all of Major League Baseball. Bob Stanley. Howard Johnson. Hojo to you and me. Ron Guidry, Bob Walk. This is the year before they really figured out how to do errors. There's a couple of errors in this set, but not like the next several years. Mark Davidson, Jeff Calhoun. Brett Butler with an uncomfortable slide. Cool, thanks. I know my son has collected since he was a kid and into adulthood. Yes, there's a lot of stuff out there that you just don't know what it's worth. Some of the stuff you think is worth a bunch is worth nothing. But like these are just so overproduced. You can get a whole box of these for $45 from 1988. Was that 47 years ago? 37 years ago? Long time ago. Let's see, got a couple more here. Got these out. And we'll go through our drawing and giveaway stuff here shortly. Stayed at Hojo property once or twice. Hojos are fun. I go Hojo. 1-800 I go Hojo. Kevin Morton. Alex Burks, Walt Terrell. I wish I had a box of 89 Upper Deck to go through. John Cena, I got all the auto rookies from 2016 Cubs team. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, anytime you get the autographs, the rookies, fantastic. It's fun to collect. The certified rookies, now everyone wants them certified because so many people forged them. But when you know where you got them, you got a chance to meet the players. Fantastic. Or according to Wiki, certs were discontinued in 2018. Wow. Probably somebody choked on one. 90 Leaf was pretty penny. Oh, yeah, very expensive. We got Jeff Plimpton. Got Jim Abbott on a computer doing his work. There he is. And we got a Ted Williams. There he is, the Ted Williams checklist. His head right now is frozen. In case they can bring it back someday. It's like when you cut the top of a pineapple off, you put it in the dirt. I think that's the general idea. That's why they called him Pineapple Head when he played. Barry, what's going on? You ever do anything with comic books? Not really. I don't know enough about comic books. I got a bunch of old stuff from my dad. I don't know the value. I know they have to be in pristine condition to be any valuable. But I got, stuff like Richie Rich and that kind of stuff from the 60s and 50s, but nothing like the, first whoever's. Happy weekend to you too. Happy, R.I.P. BK on Tropicana. What's BK on Tropicana? John Smiley, Mark Langston. If I didn't have stuff stacked on them, I'd pull out my comic book collection right now. We can do that. We'll do a whole nother one. Carlos Rodriguez, rookie with the Yankees. Another Ted Williams is it autographed. Boom, no. Home Run Club. 500 home runs. John Burkett. A couple of Ted Williams, that's nice. Elidio Perez, Rod Nichols, Mike Fitzgerald, Fitz, as they used to call him. Everyone named Fitzgerald. Denny Martinez. I have a box of homemade baseball cards drawn on Post-it notes for $75. Serious inquiries only. Well, you know what? If Picasso had done that. What's up, Margie Branch? Come on, open up. The Picasso collection. Didn't know those were autographed? You have a few? Some of them are. I've never pulled one. I've never pulled any of the Baseball Heroes autographs. The Reggie Jacksons were the first. Nolan Ryan's, all that. I've never found one. I've opened hundreds of boxes. Bobby Thigpen. Great name. Was in the comic strip with the Peanuts characters. You can't show the Peanuts cartoons anymore because people are allergic to them. Willie Randolph. Back-to-back Willie Randolphs. What are the chances? Oh, and a Texas Rangers hologram. G.I. Joe Hot Wheels from the 60s. Just curious. I'm in my late 60s and have a lot of toys from my childhood. Never really searched for the values. Most everything mint in the box. Mint in the box. No Hit King from Nolan Ryan. Cool. 891. But played some of the old Hot Wheels, some of the original stuff. There's a Volkswagen Bug and some Beetle, not a Bug. The van has some value, and there's some other stuff there with value. You just have to go online and type into eBay or whatnot or some of those and just kind of see what's out there and get an idea what the value is before you do anything with it. But if you have stuff like that and you put it out at a garage sale, that's when the guy shows up and goes, "How much for everything?" And someone goes, "I don't know, take $20, you can take it all." And then the guy goes and makes a bunch of it online. That's right, the boxes are worth more than the toys themselves. The one toy that I always wanted, because they discontinued it right away, and let me know if you remember this toy. Don't know why I remember this toy. I have nightmares about remembering this toy. Ooh, a Rickey Henderson. Hold on here. It's a gold card, Rickey Henderson insert. What'd we get? Oh my gosh, record steals, Rickey Henderson. Look at that. That's flipping awesome. There we go. Gold leaf, Rickey Henderson. Put that baby in a sleeve. Wow. BC 26. Set the records for steals. The All in the Family, they had the baby Joey doll, and they had made it anatomically correct, and there was an outcry, and so they stopped making them, and 100 or so, maybe 1,000 or so got out, and I've never seen a value for them or anything. I just remember it was a big scandal back in the day, and I figured that would be something that if you got a hold of one, other than being creepy because you got a baby with a penis, that you'd have a value. Ooh, Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan, look at that one. Gold leaf always made you giddy also? Yes. There you go. But stuff like that was unusual, stuff that was, discontinued immediately, stuff that nobody collected. That's usually the stuff that's worth the most now. Very cool. Let's get this one. Ever pull the leaf puzzles or put the leaf puzzle together? I did a few times, but, yeah. Wasn't Mike Messina error a bug in the bug one back in the day? The Mike Messina error. I don't remember the Mike Messina error. There's a Ben McDonald error and some other stuff, but I don't remember Mike Messina. Cal Ripken Jr. He's in the hall. And there's a Don Mattingly right behind it. Nolan Ryan is one of the cards I had from the 70s. The 72 high number is worth a bunch of money. His 68 is worth a bunch, of course, but anything Nolan Ryan is worth money. Exactly. Gotta love Nolan Ryan stuff. Don Mattingly, Mitch Williams, Kevin Brown, Eric Bullock, Greg Jeffries, the greatest baseball player ever. Juan Berenger, Alonzo Powell, Doug Drabeck, Floyd Bannister, great pitcher. Won 3 games in one day in Kamloops, British Columbia at the Kamloops International Tournament. Pitching for the team from Fairbanks. Started the first game. He won the game. Came in relief in the second game, won that game, and then started the third game to win the World Championship. 3 games in one day, Floyd Bannister. Alvin Davis, David Rode, Willie Randolph. Just checked, no error, gold leaf rookie. Cool. Norm Charlton. Let me grab a beverage real quick. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, the Marvel cards, the Pokemon is just stupid. I don't understand the market on Pokemon. I mean, it's just amazing the crazy people buying Pokemon cards. I mean, Pikachu's having an off year. It's only hitting 230. And his home run production is way down. All right, here we go. We had the this guy, that guy, Joseph, that guy, McGarty, Connor McDavid. I think that's the one they was talking to me about. That guy, Logan Stank Oven. We like the Stank Oven card. And then, of course, this is the one here that's selling for up to $150 right now, raw on eBay. We got one. Macklin Celebrini. Very cool. That one. Can't read. I have my glasses on right now. I should put my glasses on. Noah Phillip, Young Gun. I think this is the one he was asking me about, the McDavid, Connor McDavid. I have no idea what the value of this is, but somebody needs this for their collection. Wants to trade some cards. I'm open to it. I just don't know how, what, when, and where. So let's talk. Have your people get hold of my people. Very flippin' cool. Let's go here. You bought some for resale, the Pokemon? Yeah, crazy margins. Got a Sugar Ray Leonard. Some other hockey guys. Wayne Gretzky, Harold Baines rookie. Roenick rookie. There's a Bagwell, Randy Johnson, George C. Marshall, Manny Ramirez rookie. There's that Nolan Ryan. George Foreman. Kevin Stevens, Pujols, Bagwell, Randy Johnson. There's that Nolan Ryan no-hitter number 7. A Griffey. Jeff Kent. And who's this guy? Oh, that was the Piazza. Did I keep the Beckett's? No. What I used to do, though, for my card shop is I would actually autograph the Beckett with whoever was on the cover. I would do the autograph. And they would eventually get stolen. And then someone would try to sell it back to me at a card show. I just did that for the fun of it. It was so fun because all the autographs looked the same. But I remember some guy with a Bo Jackson one that I'd autographed. Really wanted some money. Swore to me he got it himself. It was very funny. DeBaldi, both Celebrini and Bedard out of North Vancouver, BC, your hometown. Cool. Sean Kemp rookie. Some of these guys, don't know why they're still here. Bird Rodman, Divac, the Bonilla. Go through here. We got the Griffey again. Some more hockey guys. The Greg Maddux rookie, Bonds, Randy Johnson, Bo Jackson rookie. We pulled that last time. That was really cool. Glavin, Eric Coleman, lots of basketball rookies. Those older basketball, Gary Payton, good stuff. Barry Bonds rookie. We're gonna drop one of those in there. Oh, that Larry Walker, got to put that over there. Billy Wagner, Richmond. Got a Foreman already. Randy Johnson rookie. The Clay versus Liston. The Lars Nudabar. Got to make sure we get that in there. Someone's going to want that Lars Nudabar. All right, if you're a channel member, you got that indicator next to your name because you have a paid membership. We're going to do a drawing. And the rest of you hang out too because I'm going to try to figure out how to do a different thing. Here we go. So I've got all these cards the winner can choose from. There's a lot of cards to choose from. Here we go. We got the Roger Staubach, 1978. It's not his rookie, but it's a Roger Staubach if you're a Cowboy fan. Pitt State Gorilla Slots, what's going on? The Bo Jackson, 89. His first card with the Pro Set. Buster Posey. I believe this is 2022. Griffey, 91. Michael Jordan. We gave one of these away last week. It's the Michael Jordan 1990 Skybox with him playing golf on the back. Jeff Bagwell. Sonny Liston versus Cassius Clay. Lars Nudabar, the greatest ball player ever, according to one troll. Randy Johnson. Barry Bonds rookie. Tom Glavine rookie. Ken Griffey Jr. Sean Kemp rookie. Another Griffey. The George Foreman card from 91. That guy. Manny Ramirez. Harold Baines rookie. Wayne Gretzky. And Sugar Ray Leonard. Look at that. We were getting $450 for that back in 1991. Or 92. Was this 92? Let me put my glasses on. I think it's 91 or 92. 1991. Says right there. All right. Let me move these out of the way so we don't damage them. Put our finds today over on the side so we don't damage them. Our hockey cards, very well protected right up here. Yeah, it's not going good, is it? What did I do here? All right, do it like that. Our hockey cards and our McPuddin cards. And here we go. All right, let's get the Wheel of Names. Can Chipper be back in the mix tonight? Want to ask before we draw? Yes. Did you want Chipper? I'm sorry. Did I pull Chipper out? There's Chipper Jones right there. Chipper Jones rookie card. We will put the Chipper in. Look how young he is. Larry Jones. I understand someone said he divorced his wife and married a Hooters girl, so he's got extra value. Genius move on his part. All right, let's get to the Wheel of Names. WH. There it is, Wheel of Names. Let me move you guys over here. You know the way this works. You guys know the rules. It's one bite of pizza, and then we tell you what it is. Let's go get all... Oh, Island Jenny's here, so we're going to actually start there. All right, so we have Island Jenny, D. Baldy. We have Steve Miller. Punctuation is not necessary here. Are there any good card shops in Vegas? I don't know. I've never looked, really. A91 Blue Supra. Welcome. Who else we got here tonight? Matthew Felty. Welcome. Got Pitt State Gorilla Slots. There you go. Very nice. Pick 2 cards came in last week. That was fun. Who else? Who else we got here tonight? I'll make sure everyone has a shot at it. Freddie Mitchell, you're not a channel member. It's for channel members. They have a paid membership. Starts at $1.99 a month or higher, depending on what level. So this drawing is for channel members only. Up next will be Couple Skate. Diana McMahon, yes, you're here. There we go. McPuddin entry. That's all right, Freddie. We appreciate you being here. Used to be a big card shop in town. Yeah, I got to find out because I wanted to go check them out. And I did check Target.com. They got cards. Dick's Sporting Goods, they got cards, but they want like, $40, $50 a box for 3 packs and 4 packs. Just a complete ripoff. I did get a box of those hockey cards, the 24, 25s, I think for $15. Oh, no, I appreciate it, Freddie. Appreciate you being here. $15 plus shipping. Someone had put it out at auction at 99 cents, and I got it in the middle of the night. So I paid $60 all in with the shipping last time. This one, I think all in is like $23. So yeah. Is Tina here? Tina H. Anyone else? We're giving away some cards, King Pablo 26K. For channel members. If you're a member of the channel, there's people that have paid for membership. The winner, if they get to pick two, they get to pick two cards, but the winner gets to pick from this stack of cards. Got the 91 Sugar Ray Leonard, Wayne Gretzky, the Harold Baines rookie from 1981, Manny Ramirez, not Martinez, Manny Ramirez. She went to bed, okay. Nolan Ryan from 1990, the George Foreman 91, Ken Griffey Jr. 91, Sean Kemp 1990 rookie card, Griffey 91 Studio, Tom Glavine 88 rookie, the Barry Bonds 1987 rookie card, Randy Johnson 1989 rookie card, Lars Nudebar from whatever and whatever. Got the Muhammad Ali, it's the Cassius Clay versus Sonny Liston card from 1991, Jeff Bagwell rookie, the Michael Jordan 1990, and that's the Skybox, or not Skybox. Is it Skybox? It is Skybox, sorry. Michael Jordan card from 1990. King Griffey Jr., the Buster Posey, the Bo Jackson, Roger Starbuck, or Chipper Jones. You get to pick. No soccer in here. I don't have many soccer cards. Probably should, but I don't. All right, is this it? That's our group. Last chance. All right, I'm going to put in here. And we have to mail these in the United States or possibly Canada. I think Canada I can still get the mail out. We're going to, I think we'll just go with these. Okay, here we go. We're going to spin it, see who our winner is tonight. You'd like to win a Snapchat pick? Okay, here we go. The winner tonight to pick a winning card is A91 Blue Supra. A91 Blue Supra. Outstanding. You're in the UK, so you could win? Yeah, we don't have any tariff issues in the UK, I don't think. So, A91 Blue Supra. Which card do you want? We got the Michael Jordan, the Harold Baines, the Sugar Ray, Gretzky, Manny Ramirez, Nolan Ryan, George Foreman, Griffey, Sean Kemp, Griffey, Glavine. Just hit a Thomas and won't. And what? You just hit a Thomas and won, yes. Barry Bonds, Randy Johnson, that guy, Sonny Liston and Cassius Clay, Bagwell, Griffey, Buster Posey. You want the Griffey? Which one? Let's go through the Griffies here and you pick which one. There's that one. There's that one. I think I got two of that same one. That one. So you got those to choose from. Which one do you want? Or just because, I'll give you both. How's that? We'll just get, if everyone says do it, I'll give you one of each. That way you don't have to choose. Hashtag yes, hashtag no. You guys have to vote. Should we just give them both? You guys pick it. Yes. Sherry Willis says do it. Diane McMahon says do it. Freddie says do it. Sherry says yes. Steve Miller says yes. Matthew, yes. Everyone says yes. Okay, 2 cards tonight for A91 Blue Super. Congratulations to you. Very nice. Very nice. Outstanding. So all you have to do now is email me your address at stevedennis2121@gmail.com, and I will mail that to you as soon as I get to the post office. I got some mail going out tomorrow. The post office was closed today, I believe. So join us for that as we continue opening more cards and stuff. We're going to open a couple more here. If we pull out a Wayne Gretzky, well, I'll do one more drawing for the Wayne Gretzky. So I've got 3, 6, 9, 12 packs to go of 1990 hockey. So if we pull out a Gretzky, we will do it. Great cards. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. All right, here we go. 12 packs to pull a Gretzky. And if we do, we'll do one more drawing. Post offices are open Saturday. Yes, they are. All right, we got Paul Reinhardt. That guy. Just looking for Gretzky. And a couple other rookies. Jeremy Roenick. Nobody. Not nobody. They're somebody to their family. Ray Bork. Okay, 0 for 1. If I get a Vancouver Canuck. You like the Canucks? Pack number 2 of 12. Joe Sakic. believe he's a Hall of Famer, right? Anyone? Anyone? Wheel of Loom. Shree, good to see you. Troy, Sylvian Lefebvre, that guy. Rob Brandamore, that's his rookie. Scott Stevens, John McClain, Mark Howe. There's a Gretzky right there. All right, we're going to be drawing it for at least one card. Mark Pedersen. Nice. Got one Gretzky. There's no Avalanche here. I believe it's pre-Avalanche. It's whoever the Avalanche used to be, like the Senators or whoever they were. Have to add Shree to the wheel. Yep, we'll put Shree on here in a moment. There's definitely going to be a drawing if somebody wants that Gretzky. Mario Lemieux. Get him Lemieux and a Gretzky. Ron Tugnut, greatest name in sports. Should have been a baseball pitcher. Joe Sakic was Avalanche? Ooh. I did not know that. I know where that goes then. Noidchuk. Chris Chelios. We're running out of power. Let me plug this baby in. Stand by. Don't want to lose the wheel before we do our last drawing here. There we go. Brown, Howardchuk, Tom Lack, Craig Janey, James Patrick, Mark Jansen, somebody else there. Lemuski. Nordics moved to Colorado. Oh, they're Quebec Nordiques. Cool. Come on. Dino Ciccarelli, Brian Propp, Sean Burr, Tom Barrasso, Mar Thomas, Paul Coffey. Moments away from another drawing. Hoping to get one of those insert Gretzkys. Super, you're still in the drawing too. Today I have a soccer tournament. Wish me luck. Good luck. What position do you play? Midfielder, defense, goalie, striker. Wait, oh, we got one. Holy crap. We got one. Oh, wow. This is for all three cards, okay? All three cards. We got a Gretzky. Damn. Got a Mario Lemieux. Wow. Come on, open up there. Winger. Oh, cool. And defenseman. And a striker. Good. Can I get the email one more time? Yes, it's Steve Dennis 2121 at gmail.com. I'll post it up here in just a second. 3 cards for this drawing here. All right, we'll add Shree to it, and Super, you're still in it. These 3 cards are our next drawing. 2 Wayne Gretzkys and a Mario Lemieux. Holy cow, 1989-90 Wayne Gretzky. Shree. R-A-M-A-N, there we go. Let's move you guys to the side here. Last chance, anyone else? Anyone else as a channel member, a paid channel member in the US of A or Protectorate? You need that Wayne? That's a great Wayne. Look at this. This box was loaded with them. This is our 3rd one out of this box. I'm giving the other 2 away. Look at that. 1989-90 scoring leader. It's the insert, card 12 of the insert. All right, here we go. Last chance. One more second for anyone else that might be a channel member. Let me know. Same as the PayPal description. Yes, yes, yes. All right, here we go. The winner gets the 2 Gretzkys and the Lemieux. 2 Gretzkys and a Lemieux. Here we go. Right here. Tina H. Are you here, Tina H? You got to be here. Got to say it's me. Tina H. Are you here? Did you leave already? She's sleeping? Have to do another drawing if she's not here. Tina's not here? Okay. Sorry about that. Tina says to send it your way. All right, stand by. Stand by. She was not here? Okay, sorry about that. Close that out. Let's take her out. Sorry. Someone said she was here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it again. Our winner for the 3 Gretzky, or the 2 Gretzkys and the other guy. Oh, this doesn't count either because you get 3 cards. You get 3 cards, so that one doesn't count either. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Going to spin again. Our final spin. Here we go. Is everybody ready? That'd actually be a downgrade. Amber from Vancouver. Do you want in on this? Is Amber in here? It's your call if you want in on it. What's a Gretzky? The greatest hockey player in the history of the world. Even if someone breaks his records, it's still Wayne Gretzky. These are 1990 hockey cards. All right, Amber from Vancouver. All right, here we go. Last one. You're jelly, extra jealous. Very cool. Shri. Are you here, Shri? Shri. You're from Ireland? Good to have you with us, Tom. Shri. Got to say I'm here. Shri left. Did Shri leave? She's not here. There she is. Shri left. Congratulations, Shri. You can either come by and pick it up or send me an email with your address and I'll mail it to you. You got 2 Gretzkys and a Mario Lemieux hockey cards, vintage hockey cards from 1990. This is a freaking awesome card. There you go. Well, thank you all so much for being here tonight. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe. If you have not said like, you can hit the buttons right up here on your phone and do the like thing there for us. Appreciate you all so much. We'll do this again. We got more stuff tomorrow and some mail going out tomorrow and all that. So we got a couple of Griffies, the A91 Super, and a couple of Gretzkys. The Griffies and the Gretzkys tonight. Appreciate y'all. Have some fun. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Appreciate y'all very, very much. And then also for the McPuddin collection. Have a good one. Joe Sakic and Larry Walker. There you go. Let's go over here. Good night. You guys can do a little circle chat.